Okay, so if you're a Redmi Note 8 user and want to explore a very good custom ROM with good custom UI with gaming mode, which most of the users want on their devices, a very unique kind of UI, it's called EXTHM UI based on Android version 11. I tried installing on my Redmi Note 8, working perfectly fine here. It's based on Android version 11 as expectedly. The ROM comes with very interesting things, basically unique things which you most of the times don't get in other custom ROMs. Let's just talk about the things which you get in EXTHM UI. First of all, in the terms of UI things, it has very interesting look, and this is not the default one. As you can see, it has new brightness slider. It's of course based on Lineage OS or basically AOSP based custom ROM, but things are basically same. This is a default icon pack. I haven't applied any third party icon pack yet on my device, but this is a default one, and default icon pack looks better. It doesn't come with a pixel launcher, by the way. It also is a vanilla build. It's not a Google Apps build, so you will not get the pixel launcher. It has this normal launcher which comes with the app locker support, icon pack support, and some basic features. Looks better. In the terms of camera related things, the best part is it comes with the MIUI camera pre-installed. If you install a custom ROM and you don't want to lose the camera quality things or default camera, then this ROM might be for you. You get the MIUI camera pre-installed. Most of the things are working perfectly fine. As if you are a user of using this device, it comes with a 48 megapixel camera support. It has these things working. It also comes a portrait mode, night sight, all the default camera features when you installed Redmi Note and when you purchased Redmi Note 8, all those camera things are working perfectly fine here. It also comes with those lenses option, ultra wide, macro, depth, etc. Everything seems to be working. So yes, this is a very good thing and one of the positive things about installing this EXTHM UI. But of course, it's just up to you. You also have some extra options available. For example, you can also use Google camera on your device, which is a very good kind of moded camera for your devices, but it's all up to you. In the terms of theming section, which I got here after installing, is that you get very insane level theming. You don't get this theming in any other custom ROM. I never saw this kind of theming in any AOSP based custom ROM. This one comes with these themes. The first one is the EXTHM UI default theme. The second one is Iron Man. It's not pre-installed, by the way. If you want this theme, link for that APK file is in the description. It's just an APK file. You need to install this, and after installation you will see these things will be themed on your device: Android system UI, messaging, contacts, phone, clock, etc. These are the things will get themed after installing this theme on your device. Let me just apply the default theme to show you what is the default theme, and this is how, as you can see, the UI will be changed. Default theme applied successfully. Now the default theme is applied, so let's just talk about this brightness slider. As you can see, everything is now changed. The Iron Man UI is now changed, and if I go for the Iron Man theme and go and try to apply this, you'll see this installing overlay. It's kind of like Substratum theme, which is already included here. Substratum theme engine, installing overlay. It will automatically install all the things. Even you will hear some new sounds, notification ringtones, and even the notification ringtone seems to be very interesting. You should definitely give it a try on your device. As you can see, Iron Man applied successfully. After installation of this theme, you'll see some changes on a device. For example, if you move on, swipe down, you will see the new header image from Iron Man. The brightness slider will also be changed, and some written things whenever you install any app on your device. In the pop-up menu, you will see Iron Man written there. Looks quite interesting, and as I previously mentioned, you don't get this kind of theming in any other customer. Even though the default wallpaper, the lock screen wallpaper, everything will be changed. And the dialer pad, you will see new UI. It's AOSP dialer, by the way. It's not Google phone dialer. If you have the Google phone dialer, it will not work for you. It comes with the vanilla build, so you get the AOSP dialer, so no worries about there. In the calculator section, I saw that some good features are available. Calculator has a very good UI, so basically it comes with a very interesting kind of UI changes, and one of my favorite ROMs out there in the terms of theming, of course. But there are other things about this ROM yet, which we're going to talk about that later on. But if you like this theme, if you like this ROM, you can definitely install this on your device. One of the main highlights of this ROM is gaming mode. The gaming mode is also quite advanced. You get a lot of options, notifications, quick start menu, game driver, disable hardware keys, disable gestures. I tried playing Real Racing 3, which is one of my favorite games out there, and that was working quite good. I tried playing for just approximately one time. I tried played and that was working perfectly fine. But yes, I also have noticed that BGMI was not downloading, but the other guy was downloading. So it depends upon which Google apps you're using, maybe, I'm not sure, but it was not downloading for me. So I tried installing Real Racing 3, that was working perfectly fine. As you can see, use game driver, specific driver for games, performance tuning, performance level you can simply adjust to 0 to 5 or 6, whatever you want to use. A lot of extra features are available for you in the gaming mode. So yes, another interesting thing about this custom ROM is here. So yes, you should definitely give it a try on your device if you want to try out something different. I tried playing games, and whenever you play a game you will see this kind of thing available there: screen capture option, screen record option, Danmaku, do not disturb, lock hardware, lock gesture, auto brightness, and the performance mode, which you can simply adjust from 0 to 5 or 6, whatever. As you can see, it's showing an additional 5.9 MB. I tried playing one chapter there, and if you don't read Racing 3, always download some things and some files, so that's why I'll not be able to show you. But yes, you have the auto brightness, lock gesture, then Macu, screen record, screen capture, some extra features. And as you can see, this is how you can adjust the performance mode. You can choose the performance mode from low to high. Looks quite interesting, and yes, that's why I told you it has a very interesting gaming mode. You can also record the screen very easily. As you just see that we just recorded the screen, it was working perfectly fine. You don't need to use any power menu for that or any kind of third party. Already inbuilt screen recorder is available for you. Even though the screen capture, you don't need to press any kind of keys, just click here, you're good to go. Everything is just perfectly fine. So let's just talk about the banking apps things. Of course, it should work without having any issues. In my case, safeness status is passing, and I tried checking out is this in Magisk. And if you use Google Apps on your device, then you'll be able to see Magisk status. But if you don't use Google Apps, you need to find out some more ways to find out this thing like safeness status is passing or not, and you'll be able to use the banking apps or not. I tried installing this module, but before installing it was just passing, so there might be no issues. But still, if you are having any kind of issues, then this is the module which you need, and the link for this video you can find out on my channel, that how you can pass the safeness status and device certify without having any issues. I made a dedicated video on that. So this was the Magisk Hide, which you need to enable it from settings to pass the safety net status on a device, which is necessary, by the way. If you want to use banking apps on a device, this is necessary. If you don't hide it, then the safety status will not be passed. Also, if you move on to the DRM info app, and if you want to check out the L1 status on your device, unfortunately in my case L1 is not there, it's L3, but I'm not sure, maybe you get the L1, as I saw in some previous custom ROMs where it was showing as L3 to me, but users were commenting that they're getting L1. So I'm not sure why it is, but right now in my case I'm getting security level as L3, it's not L1, so I'll not be able to stream Netflix and Amazon Prime in HD. But let's just hope what's going on there. In the terms of battery backup, I tested it for some time, as you can see, using from approximately 24 hours or maybe more than 24 hours right now. It's quite good, it's quite satisfactory. 1 hour and 54 minutes, approximately 2 hours of screen on time with active drain of 10.4%. That's not bad, even it's just 4000 mAh battery, so that's quite good here. Even though I'm using Redmi Note 9 Pro here, which has a 5000 mAh battery, and there I'm getting 7 to 8% of drainage, here I'm getting 10% of battery drainage. It's not bad, it's actually quite good and interesting. You get some extra info here also, like battery drained 8% in 21 hours at screen off, which is basically 0.38% active, 0.38% idle drain, which you get here. Looks quite interesting, by the way. In the terms of UI, as I previously mentioned you, very interesting UI and settings. Things are basically same, but only the settings home page is redesigned. As you can see, something new UI which you don't get in other AOSP based custom ROMs, but the things are basically same. Whenever you open any kind of menu, you'll see the same kind of things like which you get in AOSP based custom ROM: screen timeout, live display, etc. In the sound, styles and wallpapers, battery, things are basically same, just they have redesigned the settings UI to make it look quite better and interesting. And in the terms of customization section, of course it is bar customizations, quick settings, etc. In user interface, you can customize the screen off animation. So good amount of customizations are present for you, but yes, it's just basic. It's not a huge customizable custom ROM. The things which you get here, the two best things about this custom ROM is the theming, which you can do by installing the third-party themes, and of course those are not available anywhere. You need to find out them in EXTHM UI group, which I will try to provide you, but everything else I've already shown you. But these were the things I just want to let you know about this EXTHM UI, one of the best UI out there. You can give it a try if you want to. Link for this build is in the description alongside with the Google apps. This is all, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and share this video. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe me. Goodbye.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air.